I told you this ass whooping day. I'm getting this bitch if he ain't ready. You niggas are ready. Might not be ready for me.
The thing that he does well is punch hard for all 12 rounds. That's about it. He has a lot of people don't know that he has a good sense of timing. Like, if you actually look at it, like we study him. So so like he has a good sense of timing that probably some people don't pick up on until they probably either get hit with one of those shots, and by the time you get hit with one of those shots, it's a little too late.
Eastside Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach Jr., it goes down this weekend. And Lamont Roach Jr., Pitbull, should be a really, really good fight. It's a fight that I'm actually really looking forward to. And I think it's a fight that's going to tell us a lot about both fighters.
Get the lights up.
But Lamont Roach Jr., looking pretty big going into this fight. 14-day weigh-in a few days ago, maybe last week sometime, revealed that Lamont Roach Jr. actually was heavier than Eastside Pitbull Cruz. And if we see Lamont Roach Jr., we've seen him in preparation going into this fight. He's been dropping sparring partners. He's just been looking really ferocious and really strong. And yeah, Lamont Roach Jr., man, he ain't looking to back down in this fight against Pitbull at all.
We see Tom Brown, Al Heyman, Luis and Cuba, our team for sure, no excuse. You know, my dad, Gary Jonas, Robert Diaz. I'm here, man. I'm excited. Like I said, I told you guys, y'all be seeing a lot of me coming in from my last fight, leading all the way up until the match itself. I told you guys what I'm here to do. I want to bring boxing back. I want to bring old school boxing back. I want to bring boxing back to its glory days. And I think me accepting this fight with Pitbull Cruz in another weight class, it just shows to prove that I'm here. And I'm definitely going to give you guys a banger.
I think this is going to be a really, this fight is just a really good fight on paper. Because I know what type of fighter Lamont Roach is, and I know what type of fighter Eastside Pitbull Cruz is. And it spells for, I don't want to say a fight of the year, because I think Lamont Roach is going to be handling Pitbull Cruz, but it's going to be a very fun, action-packed fight. Why? Because Pitbull always brings the action, and Lamont Roach Jr. welcomes the action. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how these two dudes' styles mesh in the ring. And, of course, both guys, Davis, I'll bet both fights were controversial. Pitbull Cruz came in short notice against Tank Davis. Nobody knew who this dude was. He came out there and put up a very, very spirited performance to the point where many people thought he won the fight, and it was a split decision win for Gervonta Tank Davis. Right? A lot of people felt Pitbull deserved a rematch, never got it. Lamont Roach Jr. got cherry-picked coming from to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at lightweight. A lot of people felt that Lamont Roach Jr. didn't stand his chance, but there was a small group of people that said, man, don't be sleep on this dude. He went up in there, cherry-pick situation going wrong. Lamont Roach Jr. arguably won the fight against Tank Davis. He arguably dropped Tank Davis. Tank Davis took a bite out of him. He did all types of little underhanded tactics to try to manipulate the fight. And in the end, Tank Davis ended up leaving that fight with a draw. Lamont Roach Jr. ended up leaving that fight with a draw. Should have been a unanimous decision win for Lamont Roach Jr., but the politics of boxing was kicking strong that night. Now we're looking forward to this fight between two guys who took I guess you could say an L or a draw to Gervonta Tank Davis. Both guys shared the ring with Tank Davis. Now they're going to be fighting each other. I got Lamont Roach Jr. winning this fight. And I don't think it's going to be an affair to where Lamont Roach Jr. is moving around the ring a lot and doing all that stuff. It's going to be where he's right in the pocket, catching and shooting, and making them miss and making them pay from close quarters. I think that Lamont Roach Jr. is going to welcome this. Now, Pitbull Cruz is a strong puncher, right? He exerts a lot of force and a lot of power from minimum effort, from just he generated a lot of power. And when he throw those ferocious hooks, he's putting everything behind those shots. So, yeah, Pitbull Cruz is going to be a strong dude, man. We saw what he did to Rolando Romero, who also beat Ryan Garcia. I mean, boxing triangle theories don't always work, but We see Pitbull Cruz have his ups and downs in the ring, and we see that certain guys, certain styles can give Pitbull Cruz hella problems, and he tends to stay away from those particular styles, a la Shakur Stevenson, right? But Lamont Roach Jr. isn't one of those dudes who's going to be darting around the ring and trying to make him miss and make him pay all night. He's going to be right in the pocket with him, catching the shooting, miss, and make him pay from close quarters, bringing the fight to Pitbull Cruz. Excellent matchup on paper, in my opinion. Not to mention the card itself is pretty stacked. Got O'Shaquie Foster going up against Stephen Fulton, who've been going back and forth for the past couple of months now. We got Janibek Agnoli versus Edislandi Lara in a unification bout. The winner likely may possibly could see Terrence Crawford somewhere down the line in 2026. We're going to see how that plays out. And of course, the other fights on the card is good as well. I believe Frank Martin is also on the card against Rancis Bartholomew. We haven't seen neither guy in quite a while. So really, this is a really good end of the year card from PBC that they're giving us, right? But one thing I noticed about boxing, even though we've been getting these stacked Don Kingish 1995, 1989 cards, right? Stacked from top to bottom. Even though we've been getting these kind of cards, it kind of leaves a lot to be desired because now we don't get boxing as frequently as we did. Like every week it was like a fight, right? So I guess it's a double-edged sword. I'm not complaining. We're getting stacked cards. We're getting a lot of good fights. And I believe this fight could possibly be one of the best matchups we see this year. But tell me what you guys think. Who do you got winning the fight this weekend between Pitbull Cruz and Lamont the Reaper Roach Jr.? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.